Hey, this is Joe Gilder at joegildermusic.com. I've got a new album called Better This Way, and the title track from the album has this really cool delayed sort of U2 style guitar part that I want to show you how to play today. So what you need for this part is a guitar, and you also need a delay pedal. Ideally 2 would be great. I'm using, you can't see it, but the M9 Stompbox modeler from line 6. So it allows me to put 2 delays in a row. We'll get to the delays in a second. First thing, the song's in A, but for the most part, the main guitar for the intro and the main guitar that you hear, it isn't really playing down here. It's playing up here. So on the 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret. I'm good at math. And it's basically the guitar part without the delays is very simple. You're playing these 3 notes, and then you lift up the ring finger to play kind of that sort of a D chord. Super simple. I like simple. And to make it a little less simple and to make it at least sound more impressive than I actually am, you add the delays in. And it goes from that to this. So like I said before, it's a combination of 2 delays. The first one is a dotted 8th note delay. So you need to have a way to tap a tempo in, and then it's a dotted 8th note, with the mix set to probably a little under halfway. And with just that one, it adds this sort of sound. So if I hit, it's hitting on the kind of the off beat, which makes it really interesting. When you use a dotted 8th delay, you can play a really simple rhythm, and it makes it sound more complex behind you. And then on top of that, just to give it a little more depth and to feel a little bigger, add in a 2nd delay that's just a basic quarter note delay. That one by itself sounds like this. So that's right on the beat of the song. It fades out. Add in the other one. It gets all crazy. Now on the album, you'll notice these are stereo, actually recorded using the same delay pedal out to 2 separate amps, panned left and right. And so there's a lot of issues with that if you don't do it right. I didn't quite do it right, so there's a lot of buzz. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you got all the stuff in place. However, you can still get basically the same tone with 2 delay pedals and an amp. So here's how it goes when you add all those together. Now for the second verse, the first verse, this particular guitar goes away. Second verse, it comes back in, but I didn't want it to be driving the whole time because then it doesn't have anywhere to go in the chorus. So for the verse, I played basically the same thing, just palm muted. So instead of playing it full open, I palm mute it, and the delay comes through in a much different way, and it makes the second verse unique and pretty cool. So it goes like this. So it's really, I play a few more chords than I do in the intro, but it's still basically that same kind of home bass and moving around. And that's about it. So again, very simple, but when you add it in with the rest and the cool delays and stuff, it's pretty nice. The other big place, one of my favorite parts of the song is this bridge section. It's just an instrumental section where the guitar is basically playing a really simple melody that kind of repeats in the different keys. So it goes from A to D to A to D, and it kind of repeats this melody. So the melody is basically the open A string with, on the D string, we're just walking up this. And then the next phrasing goes the same exact fingering, just 1 string over. So the open D with, on the G string, we're playing. Add in the delays, and it gets kind of fun. So on the recording, it goes back through that same progression again, A and then D. And then it goes to the F sharp minor and the E. And for that, it gets tricky, and it's not as easy to play, but it goes up to this. We've got the F sharp here, and the melody continues up here. It's a different melody, so it goes. Then we go to E. And then back to that same D progression. So all together, it should sound like this. Then you're back out for the chorus, build back in, rock out for the rest of the song. So that's how you play Better This Way. It's really fun to play, and it's pretty simple, especially that intro part, and it's a lot of fun. So go try it yourself and have fun with it.